Hello everyone, welcome to the show. This is Ty the Note with Rebecca the Romantic Muchiga, a beautiful show about marriage, love, relationships. This is the only show that will make you fall in love with marriage again. Marriage is having a lot of negative PR, but we are here to give you the narrative of that marriage is beautiful. But also, once in a while, I get to host people who have been through it and have learned their lessons, and they are ready to give it another shot. Today on the show, I have decided to bring back this lady because she gave us her story. And after giving us her story, most of you said the story wasn't clear, and we also realized, okay, yes, maybe the story was not that clear. And I decided, let me bring her back and let her elaborate more about her story. The last time we filmed, she was really not okay. But as we speak, she's in a better place to speak. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing again Faith Businge. Hi Faith, how are you?
Fair, how are you?
Fair. The last time you were here, man, people dropped comments. Bananga guys dropped comments. Now, we want you to elaborate, we want you to tell the story clearly. What exactly happened between you and, I'll not call him your husband because you were not legally married, and what exactly happened, how did it happen, how was the money lost, and other questions I'm going to be asking.
So where do I start? I start by introducing myself. Yeah, I'm Businge Faith, Kaswiti Awoli. I'm a Mtoro. I grew up from Busheng. That's me.
Yeah. So how did you get to meet your baby daddy?
As an agent. By the time I met him, I think I was still at campus. Yeah, I was still at campus, but I was running a mobile money at Sapolo Kagwa Road.
Yes.
We found ourselves that we are all Vatoros. We started from there, though he wasn't dating. Give me money, come say hi, how are you? I didn't see you yesterday, are you fine? Yeah, and I think when he lost the dad, that's when we got that closeness. I had to send in my messages, sorry, send him flowers.
You would send him flowers?
For condolence, because I never went for burials.
And you sent him flowers?
Yes. I sent him a flower.
A wreath, eh?
No.
A rose flower?
It wasn't a rose flower. Kaina condolence to someone.
Okay.
I couldn't make it for the burial.
And he already had kids, older kids.
Who? Him?
By the time you met him?
His kids are my age.
Wow.
His kids are my age, and I think one is older
than you. Okay, I'll not ask for your age, but yeah. Okay, so that's how your relationship with him started.
Yeah, so from there we started our relationship, mpola, outings, hotels.
You'd go to hotels?
Yeah, yes, for dinners. One time yantwalako kubana, it was on my birthday. Yeah, nantwalida abana. We had a party in a hotel. Nabagamba, this is meet Faith. He's my girlfriend. She's my girlfriend. And we are happy. Yeah.
Okay.
So from there, we went to Fort to see the mother, and the mother was extremely happy.
His mother?
Yeah. The mother was extremely happy. Wally was very happy. We started from there. By that time, I was in a studio room.
Okay.
Studio flats. He couldn't come in that room, so we had to shift to a bigger place, and we started life from there. We started a family. People come see me. I saw my in-laws. Boom.
Did he meet your parents? Oh, you said no. You didn't have parents.
Yeah, he don't have parents, but of course I have guardians.
You have guardians. Did he ever meet your guardians?
Yeah. Did John meet my parents? He fears them.
Your parents, your guardians?
My aunties.
Yes, your
my
aunties. Yes.
think Toyabalaba.
Mm.
They never had that one-on-one talk.
Yeah.
Yes. We arranged for an introduction.
Mm.
I went home. I told my auntie, I'm bringing a man, and he's a Mtoro. He comes from a good family, the Canon family, and they were happy. But she asks me, Canon Rutara, auntie, yes. Bulijjo Canon has a young son. That was my aunt. Nimugamba. No. Who is that? I know that family. Are you talking about Martin? Are you talking? But those people are married. Nimugamba. No. He's called John. I own engineer. The engineer they talk about. Nimugamba. Yes. Isn't he married? Nimugamba. No. Swaza. Nimugamba. He's not married. He is not married. So we started arranging, but my aunt was rigid. He tells me a story. There is a bishop here. The wife died, and he decided to get married. The kids, no, this person is not married to any, but
he has older kids.
Yeah, and he's old. And
how many kids does he have?
They are four.
And so what did your auntie say next?
Yeah, we started some arrangements, but one of my aunts, she's not happy.
Mm.
We tell Dad Faith has an introduction, let's arrange. But in me, I wanted a bigger thing. I wanted something big. And for them, they are planning something small. I told them, let's leave the introduction.
Why?
I wanted a bigger thing.
Why did you want a bigger thing?
Malala. I didn't try now, Malala. I never knew a video. So we left. But still, Daddy was happy. I want to see my daughter getting married.
Your dad or your guardian?
My guardian, but
yeah.
If I said my guardian,
yeah, but okay, he was a father figure to you.
It's more than a father.
Okay. So you refused the introduction?
Yeah, I refused. He continued. He came. Though he came, we didn't do the introduction. Madam Bidala, building, what? And he went back. But we kept in a relationship with John, Wuyo, Tandika Agency Banking. And he pushed me in starting the business. And I would hide. I wouldn't tell him that John we're not in.
All right, so and tell us, we want you to elaborate now more before we get back to the John story, because I have a couple of questions here from people.
And I'm ready.
Yes. First of all, how did the money get lost from the agency banking? Because you said over 1.3 billion shillings.
They robbed me. Most of the cash was robbed. The first time they robbed 400 million. I narrated that. I think yes. I shouldn't. The second time they took 257. That was around Wakiso side.
Who took it?
The boys call you Batubi.
The boys you were employing?
Yes, and most of the boys were John. They were calling John uncle.
The boys you were using in the agency banking were related to your baby daddy, John?
Three of them.
Three of them?
Three.
So they
Marvin, Derek, and...
Don't mention names. Don't mention names. So they told you the money was robbed, 257 million.
Yes, 257. Then after they took 157.
From still the same boys?
No.
Okay, now. Boys. So these boys were calling John Ango, and they lost 257 million. Did you try following up with them?
Yeah, we follow. Actually, that incident, they even took the gun from that guy who was going with them. That's Kari.
Who took?
It was a security company.
Did you ever get
the people who robbed?
Did you like ever get the people who robbed?
I didn't. What I heard, they were looking for a gun. They found a gun somewhere. Is it in Rubaga? And when the boss of this security company, Vision, followed, it was their gun. They removed the gun, they beat them up with the gun and took away the bag.
Don't you, in your mind, Faith, don't you think that these boys who call your baby daddy uncle had something to do with this robbery?
No.
Why?
No.
Why?
No, because I'm not the only one in that project that was robbed. Yeah, I'm not the only one.
Okay.
There are people, but they can't come out to tell their story.
All right.
Yeah, in that journey, more in losses, some other money would get lost on balancing. Oh, managamba, and we are done, but we are less by 30 million. We are less by 50 million. At that day, they've not robbed you. Network, you look for the money sent in evil.
And how was that 50 million getting lost?
To me, when I went to Rosira, according to the story that I heard from the manager of that bank, she was also there in Rosira, a young number, that a certain bank would remove money from your account, more especially in Ngamwe, because for us, that bank would give us money.
A manager of that bank?
Yes.
So
she asks me, why are you on this project? Why on the CIT project? I was like, yeah, Fred, yes. Nagamba. Anyway, since we're in Rosira, we are sisters now. Do you know that mwalimu abantu nga bajjako sente on your account?
She was a manager of that bank?
Yes.
And so who are these people getting the money from the account? Was it like top officials?
I can't tell. I can't tell. Na yangamba nga when no chali wano sente bazijjangako.
People in the were they top officials?
I don't know, but I don't think.
But these are actions in this bank.
Yes.
Because for long, people of this particular bank, and to the viewers out there know the bank we are talking about. A lot of people have lost millions and billions of money on their accounts from that particular bank. It has white and maroon over red, that bank there. So the manager of this bank tells Faith that people from the bank have been deducting people's money. If this is coming from a manager herself, that shows that there is something to be done about that bank. Okay.
So Vampa advice to go and meet a certain company. Babali mja sente bajimanyi. Siti nibugolobi where. But when I asked, they told me no, they can only check on my account to know what really happened after a week. Once a week elapses, they can't see anything.
So how did you get out of prison?
The first time.
Okay, in the first place, who sent you to the prison?
Agents.
Yes.
The agents.
Now, and how did you get out?
Before going there, I had called a friend, a lawyer, Humphrey, and I talked with him. I'm dying. But if I die from here, John will see some cases murder. Ambuza, what's going on? I told him the story. Ambuza, you want to kill yourself? Why? I've been here. No, how did you come to that loss? Centers are bankers and you go miles and miles. You borrow money, do this. No, you would have stopped. Your centers Zabura. And that don't mind. Tujja kulaba what to do. So when I was at police, he comes in, talks with agents, please, Faith Muleke, Simubi. We find ways of how to pay you people. Let her keep in business so that she can pay you. She even has a loan with Centenary of 600 million. Muleke, but pressure was a lot. Me too, Ningamba, whatever comes, let me go and sleep. And I went to take a bus, but files Zaba, it was one file. The owner of that file calls other agents, others never gonna. I had talked with them. Going to court, from this court, you're called to another court. This court sends you to Rosira You're remanded for days, weeks. From there, you go to another court. After you are remanded to Zira. From there, you go to another court, you're remanded to Zira. When I in turning a blue. Hey, we had to wait for the bus. My husband bought things, food. I went to Rosida. And I was welcomed. I was cancelled. Yeah, I would love to thank the staff of Rosida. They are very good people. Bakulaba, they cancelled me several times.
Okay. And so when you got out of Luzira?
Actually, the lawyer comes in, talks to John and tells him, you know what? When Faith is in Luzira, your house is going. She's your wife. Mujeyo, you see what to do with the bank.
But you were not legally married to him?
I wasn't legally married. As Jayo, we got bail. I'm still running those court sessions. So, how did
it change?
John tells the kids, you know what? I don't know if he really told them that he gave me powers of Anthony. Faith has problems. Aina sente z'abantu bangi. Ate n'enju twagisingayo mu bank. Business eweddewo. So Naomi comes in, goes to the loans officer. How could you do this?
His daughter.
Yeah. Then the loans officer tells her, you're above 18 years. Well, how do you ask me such questions? Ask your dad. But of course, the dad, I don't think that the dad was straight to Naomi. So from Rosira, this loans officer calls me. We talked. If John doesn't change, we begin our how? Yes, no. Do you know that he told his kids about this? It is okay. Maybe they can help us. Nangamba how? Omuntu agenda okuyamba omulaba. Nze ate ndaba akwogerako bikyamu. He's talking ill about you.
Wait. Your husband was talking ill about you?
Naomi, the daughter.
Was talking ill about you?
That's the daughter. I was like, it is okay. Whatever comes. Whatever comes, I'm ready. Because God knows I don't have the money. They started tracking my phone. Maybe I have land somewhere.
His children were put trackers on your phone.
Actually, I didn't know. It's a friend. A friend to John told me we were talking. Nangamba, Faith, I love you. Please get another line. You get another line. This line has to be on. Because a person demanding me will call. Faith has run away. I have to be on air. Why? Your number is being tracked. By agent, it's okay. It's okay. No, by the kids of your husband. They want to see why is that money? A normal person, you can't lose that money. But John knows.
So in all this, when they were doing all these things, wasn't he like telling them to leave you alone? Because I mean, this is a person who's supposed to be your partner. They're supposed to be fighting for you. They're supposed to be like on your side.
I don't know. They came to help. I think they told him they are going to help. They're going to pay the loan. Yes, they're going to pay the loan. Because they are going to pay the loan. And deep in me, I was like, it is okay. I would have killed myself if it wasn't that loan. Faith, I'm a hardworking lady. I will pambana loan.
You pay it.
We pay the loan.
So did they pay the loan?
Yeah, they brought. I hear they brought a person to buy. They are selling the property at 1.5. And
which property?
That is Zambia property.
The house.
Yeah. So the dad got to know that these people are not on my side. They
his
brought
children.
A buyer. Yeah.
Oh, so his children wanted to sell his property.
Yes, that's Naomi. I'm not saying other kids. That's Naomi and Martha. I don't think that Sandra knew that story. But though since I wasn't close to Sandra by that time, because Sandra reached at a point, Nangamba, Faith, I've left your things. Yes, I love my dad, but I'm the only girl from my mom. And Naomi and Martha, the same mom.
Oh, so whatever
they decide, I'll just go with that. After all, dad is old.
Okay, so his children wanted to sell his house such that they get that money and pay off your loan.
They take the balance. They
take the balance to themselves.
Yes. And of which the dad didn't know that.
And he didn't want that. And how is he going to recover all this money that you lost?
It's not him to recover. Actually, chindu chafe chali mu this family oba is hungry. Ngambe nti oba bali yake.
His children.
Oba bavu. Because personally nze ndi mwavu naye ku mutima ndi mugagga. So these children
they were greedy for his property.
Yes, these are the people bajja when he bought me a car. How can that buy Faith a car? I bought my mother-in-law a car.
Wait, he bought you a car and they got jealous. His children got jealous.
And they didn't know that I actually contributed with that car.
Okay. Now, Faith, the money has gotten lost. You're still battling with court cases. Currently, where do you stand with him, with John?
I don't stand anywhere. They tortured me. Tortured me. Banwanisa, he would even call his kids, Muje, you come, we fight. They strangle me, they beat me.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Your husband would call his children to come and beat you.
Yes. And the sister, that is Namara. And they would beat me when my mother-in-law is here. I have those things.
You have the evidence.
I have the evidence.
Wait, Faith. Your husband, your baby daddy, called his older children to come and beat you.
Yes. Actually, they started coming home. They would come in the morning, you hear them laughing. They come even.
Why were they beating you? Is it because of the loan?
No. Actually, what was it? First time, Banyiga, why I called their grandmother.
For why did you call their grandmother?
They were telling different story. And this lady loves me, kuva kumutima. Ye muntu ayandi integede. So I had to call this lady. Whenever ngasiriwo, they shouldn't tell this lady a bit bestakula.
Yes.
These are the people becha pacha daddy she stole daddy's land title, she mortgaged it, daddy wasn't aware of anything. So but that old woman, she asked them, what? When she came on the ground, she asked them, Faith stole John's land title. Okay, she's the wife. But then, when it goes to the bank, John didn't know. So she sat me down and she asked me the whole story. I tell her, actually she comes.
That's John's mother.
Yeah, she comes to the main house. I had bought her car. She has her own driver. She comes, Faith, we threw her the other side. Her legs are too big. She can't walk. She comes. Infuse means an orphan. You're here. Yes, I'm here. Tell me what really happened. And I tell her what really happened. I've been calling. They're telling me that you went to Dubai. No. I've been in Ruzira. And I don't know why these people wouldn't want to tell people. Whenever they would ask them, Faith Alidi Dawa, those that knew that I'm in jail, they would be told that, she's in Ruzira. She's in Chitalia. They never wanted people to come and see me. They don't want me to tell tell the world that this is what is happening.
What happened?
Yeah, so when the mother came, they started giving me Milka. They would allow Milka to come and see me. Because initially they would only allow Myra. So
you have two children with him, or you have
one? My first kid is 7 years. Okay. So Milka starts coming in. Milka is a photocopy of the grandmother. She loves her so much. So that night, Milka wanted to sleep with me where I was. John comes at around 1. They went in a meeting, But a certain officer, our family at Kabalagala had told me that once you got a meeting, I don't see any good thing from these kids. Do they have money? Nemugamba, they don't. Naoma is a broker.
Broker for houses.
Houses, mataka, mugezi. Then mother, I don't know, wakola bukeka, wakola bichi. Nemugamba, so are the people are going to pay 600 million?
So what these children did was to trick their father, lie to him.
Yes, that
we are going to sell your property, pay off her loan.
No, we are not going to sell the property.
They lied to him that they are going to.
We are going to help you
to pay
off the loan.
And you leave her.
Yes, you leave her.
So to the viewers out there, here is a summary. Faith meets John, a man way older than her. They fall in love. She has an agency banking business. Things happen. Money is stolen. That bank takes part of the money. The boys she was employing, they were robbed. These things happen every day. And turns to the husband, John. Guess what the husband, John, does? John helps her with his land title to get a loan from a bank to pay the loan,
to close the gap.
To close the gap. So she gets 600 million shillings from a bank.
Yes, from
Centenary Bank. Centenary gives her 600 million shillings to help first pay this money that was lost.
No, of course, Centenary, they gave me money knowing that the money is in business.
Okay, for you to inject in the business. But your initial plan was to pay.
To close that gap.
To close that gap of the money that was lost as you're still in
knowing
business.
That I would close and I would even pay the land title because we are making very good money.
You're making very good money. Then John's children get to know. His older children get to know.
Yeah.
And the fact that, these are her words, she has said that his children do not have money. They are not doing well in life. They go to the father's house and they tell him, we want to kick her out of your life, but we can pay off her loan and kick her out and you're okay. But guess what they wanted to do? They wanted to sell his house, which is valued at 1.5 billion.
That's what I heard. But of course, when the bank when the bank is going to sell, they value according to the current.
Okay, and how much was it valued at?
I think now it's valued at 700 million.
Okay, so they wanted to sell the house.
They brought us to Dani to buy.
Okay, so they wanted to sell the house and pay off her loan. But in actual sense, they wanted to sell the house and take the money by themselves. Now, John calls his children to torture her. Imagine a man you have children with calls his older children to come and beat you up.
As they did, even the mother, they had to beat their grandmother.
They beat their grandmother?
Yes.
John's mom,
yes,
when he was seeing.
The grandmother cursed them. You won't get kids. How do you
wait. They beat their grandmother, John's mom, when he was seeing.
John was there, the sister Namara was there, and Naomi and my maids and the houseboy.
Okay. Why did he tell them to come and beat you? Is it because of the money?
No, they were taking that night. Milka sleeps with us. In the morning, I was bathing her. She did poo, and John was passing. Wagenda mu garage wavayo. Nemugamba arali. Doctor told me when this girl has poo ngatani kukunjira, she's getting infection. Why don't we take her to the hospital? And she was like, I'll take her because she slept this side. That's why she's having infection. Excuse me. Her milk was got from that side. Me here, I'm not cooking. It's a shop attendant sending me a biscuit and soda every evening. That's my supper. Even the mother wasn't given food. Eh? The mother can testify.
So you lived in his house, you're not eating anything. The children.
For 4 years, I bought food and not one staff. Even visitors, cheap people would come home. Oh, we are not going this life.
Okay, so Faith, when they took you through this treatment, like when they took you through all this, did you ever think of leaving? Why did you think of leaving him?
It's a girl I don't want.
Why? They were making you suffer.
When I go, enjoy games,
but it was not your house. It was for John. A man was told his children to come and beat you. Okay, now I have questions from the viewers.
Yeah.
Number one, wasn't the money, why didn't you insure the money from the agency backing? Because these days, for you to be secure, if you're dealing in such a business, you have to insure. Like there's insurance. People insure their cars, their homes, their businesses.
I didn't insure my business. I think and I would love to thank Centenary because of that. Now, to be an agent, you have to be insured.
Okay.
Though I see agents, they are fighting over it, but I see they are on a very right track.
Okay. Then secondly, these security guards who are moving in a because the money was being transported in a bullion van, right?
From my place
to the bank
to SGA, it would be bullion van. But from agents to my place, it would be my workers.
Why didn't you have a bullion van?
These people have given you 5 billion in the morning, and they need this 5 billion in the evening, cash. A bullion van want to go to Kafunda, want to go to Owino inside there. We would give these agents. You have an agent, mukolaganye bulungi. Faith every day give me 500 million.
Okay.
But of course, when you're getting that 500 million, you don't get it at once. You get 50, according to his clients, 50, 30. But by the time it clocks to 9, the 500 million that I've given you, so you can't send a bullion van. You can't send a bullion van to all agents.
Okay, couldn't you like send these boys with armed security guards?
Of course they had them.
And how were they robbed with armed security?
Yeah,
that means they connived.
No, they did.
Jesus Christ.
They did. What I know, I think Uganda police, some big people, they got to know about this project. They got to know that Equity Bank, because by that time money was a lot in circulation. And they used that chance. You see these companies, the Vision, those guys with even how to shoot. Because I remember my guy told me that he told the guy, please shoot.
And the guy didn't know how.
The guy did.
So you're trying to mean that these guys who move in bullion vans, these security guards, do not know how to even cock a gun?
Bullion vans, I think those ones can shoot. I'm talking about these small companies.
These security companies that guard us at home and all that stuff.
Yeah.
They don't know how to.
You get one and tell him to shoot.
So you mean guns are just for decoration?
They can't shoot.
Okay. All right. Now, finally, Faith, this is a comment that, and I want you to take it in good faith. There are 5 different comments. No, not actually 5. They're like 10 or 20 different comments, but it's the same thing directed to you. And they're like, Faith needs help. First of all, they believe you need to see a therapist because the whole torture you went through, it got to you. Then a lady says that, I think the fact that Faith didn't grow with her real father shows that she has daddy issues. That's what made her go to an older man. The love she never got from her father is... Do you still love... You get... So the love you never got from your dad is the treatment you never got from your dad is that kind of treatment you want from an older man. Faith, why? Do you still love John?
I don't.
You don't?
I don't.
Okay.
Though, this is not John, because even your real father can't give you a land title to go to the bank. Yes. John loved me. I'm seeing comments.
He didn't love you. He didn't love you. Okay, Faith, as we are concluding, Faith, you said in the previous interview, you said you love men who are 60 and above. Why do you love men who are 60 and above?
Drama. They don't have drama like
Jesus
you guys.
Christ.
I tell you.
Oh my God.
40, 30, you call him honey, where are you?
How old are you?
Right now I'm 34.
You're 34? First, say it again. Why do you want men who are 60 and above?
Tebalina drama. They don't have drama.
So that means you want a married man. All men who are in their 60s, these are men who are married and have children.
John wasn't married.
No, but still he had children.
Yeah, but kankubuli, they are children abatayina buzibu just because I went
Jesus
to a
Christ.
hungry family. Waliwo abaana nga tebalina buzibu nga they will handle you well.
Faith, don't you?
Indeed, just see Sandra ya handling
I
as
know,
a sister.
I know. But Faith, it's not that everyone is going to love you that way. So that means if you want a man who is in his 60s, you're going for a man who has been married or a man who has been divorced but has a family, he has children.
I don't mean about the children. Mulimu abaana abakuliddwa nga tebali hungry.
Why don't
Lwakuba
you?
abaana ba John bo bali hungry oba bakulira ku mizigo
Faith, do you believe that you can get a man who is, let's say, in his 40s, who is a bit older than you, and you start a family with him? He has no wife, he has no children, he has no drama. Do you believe you can get such a relationship?
After many prayers, I think. Because it's money, but yeah, I fear.
Why do you fear?
When kutunulira wantinga ndaba yo yanga, kakati ono andabyeko kache, don't have anything.
My God.
What does he really want from me?
Faith,
old man. Let me tell you my experience.
The old man.
No, not about the old man.
Yes.
These young men.
The experience with the young men.
And Vichy.
Yeah.
Najja mu Kampala nga. The virgin.
You came in Kampala when you're virgin.
But the guy I got, Yamawa Ibra, yanko he ate my school fees.
He ate your school fees. In which class were you?
I was in S5. Dad sends me school fees, pocket money for a whole year. Yeah? I told Ibra, Kakati Ibra, sentences, Daddy has sent me money because by that time I had told my father's side that I want to see the family in Zala, my mother's side.
Yeah.
They sent me. I came to see them. When I labira Ibra, because sign security. But us in West, so here in Kampala I would walk, I would move. I met Ibra. Ibra yalia sent yalia school fees. I suffered in S5. But I still have that fear. Yeah, ma, even when I was doing mobile money, so I got a guy. Honey, I don't have fuel. Honey, so from there I hated. Or it's money 35.
Okay, so don't you believe that Ibra issue was caused by you? You gave him the money. You were supposed to go and pay that money at school. It was not.
What they've sent you money for a whole year. But this is what it does. You pay one time.
Faith. Now the more you focus on getting men who are way older, 60 and like the more you're going to.
There are men who understand, darling. There are men who understand.
Okay, Faith. That's been it. But what kind of help would you want from
the kind
people?
of help that I want, banange bakumfunira yo lawyer, oba kumpa sentence asula lawyer, because I have a very good lawyer. Yeah, Humphrey is a very good lawyer. Era yayimbye nagamba John, whatever you're planning to do, temugenda kumalako na bank. Because ekituufu mukoze eki mukimanyi, because for them they say that I connived with the bank officials to mortgage John's.
Okay, so what help do you want?
To get me a lawyer, because I went to because I don't have money. I went to pro bono lawyers, but of course they also need they need money for some little money for and Humphrey can't come in this because already she is helping me in these lower courts.
Yeah.
And high court already John took everything. John took my documents of Faith Cash Point to ngoya bichibe na yabitwala. He took them. So I would want a lawyer nga tegeera kati tugenda kwewakana banka, because me, I'm on the right track.
Okay. All right. To the viewers out there, if there's any way you can help this lady, please come through. And Faith, we are going to pray for you, but also,
please do.
Yeah, but also, first try, you also pray for yourself. You stop thinking about 60-year-old men. Please, but all is going to be well. All is going to be better. Have faith in God. And everything will work out. Thank you so much. We've concluded with Faith's story. This is Ty, the Note with the Maker, the romantic Muchiga. Keep on watching, liking, subscribing. Till next time, bye.